Welcome to the Biggie. My name is Jasmine. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate everyone who is here. It's great to see you guys again. I wanted to share a little about today is going to be about the new way of love. Moving forward, we have two distinct energies. The middle of the fence, being on the fence, the place of indecision is no longer here. It's not available, it doesn't exist. So you may see two different things happening. Some people can be going a little mad, some can get a little crazier, some can get a little bit more volatile, aggressive, trying to stay in the comfortable old way of doing things. It will just get more uncomfortable because change has to happen. I know I support, and I've always said this, I support everyone where they're at, on their path, in this journey, in life. I support you exactly where you're at. I'm just letting you know what will start to happen. And it has been here for a very long time, probably for about 4 years now is what I've said. And I've known about this great divide, but this is basically now it is. So the new way of love. Now, if you like that word and you resonate with it, then the show's for you. If you want to be in a place of indecision, maybe you don't always feel happy, you don't always feel kind, you don't always want to be nice, well, you may not like this show. But it will show clearly, I want to very clearly present the two distinct sides, how they feel, how to get there, and what they're going to give you back. As we are in a forward motion, we are moving forward, we are ascending, we are evolving, if that's the word you want to use. We have made a timeline that we will not, how should I say, we will as a species will not die off, we will not kill ourselves. We have passed a marker where we've done that 5 different times. This time we did not. We are here to stay. But in that, what we've done is we've brought in a huge amount of love, of light, an energy that is a force that creates on itself. It expands on itself. It will not stop. It's like walking into a room. I was talking to a friend. It's like walking into a room and loving the ambiance, the lower lights. It's a place where you can be a little bit more comfortable. Maybe you can hide a little bit. You're not quite so seen. Yes, that's always, for me, I'm an introvert. I've kind of liked those places in the past because I can approach something slowly. I can get into the party or walk into this group of people slower. So I kind of walk along the shadows of the wall. I watch. I slowly integrate myself because it was comfortable. It is no longer available. It's like someone has turned on the light and there is no way to turn it off. That I am very sorry for those who exist, love to create or need to be still in that place. It's just not there anymore. And you'll feel this so much more as we move forward into January, February, March, next year particularly. It is going to be so powerful, and how that is no longer the old way, the comfortable way. It's no longer available to you. Why? We have too much love, too much consciousness. I don't know if we have too much. I shouldn't say that, but we've done it. And as we have crossed a marker and we've chosen not to annihilate ourselves, we now live in love. Love is all seeing. Love is all encompassing. And love is here to stay. Even with me, I've been noticing a couple patterns in myself too, and I saw that this morning. It was interesting because I'll get frustrated, I'll get real perturbed, like, why do I have to do this little job? Why do I have to sit there on the phones? Why do I have to, oh my God, it's like there's no support and the energy is difficult, and it's like, oh, there I am. I'm in an old way of complaining. I'm in an old way of maybe I'm whining that it's not the way I want it to be. It's not the way I think it should be. The new way of love is do not get distracted. Do not get distracted in old energy of the worldly events, negative thoughts, ugly words, even if it's something you're saying very quietly in your head. And I've said this before, just because we say it in our head, in our mind, and we think, oh, nobody else can hear me. Nobody else can They're not going to know. Sorry, that doesn't exist anymore. Yes, they will. So do not get distracted from in your own positive energy, in your own empowering energy, in your own loving energy. Do not get distracted. It is a huge time of, if you get distracted and allow yourself that, then you will get stuck there. That's exactly what I said. You'll get stuck there. In this new way of love, the reason it's so powerful and it will continue to affect us, to get us to make change, is because what has shown up? We did not annihilate ourselves. We did not destroy ourselves. We now exist. We are God's source. You are God beings, whether it's an awareness of that or in the making. And I should change that. It's not that anyone out there can be unaware anymore. That again is not available to us at all. Each one of you are masters because you are still here. The 11-11-11, that gateway that just passed, it was crazy powerful. But that is a master number. And if you are still here, you are a master. And as a master, you are awake. I know some of you out there going, what the hell? If a master is awake and continues an old way of negativity, ugliness, meanness, even if it's his own thoughts or less than, if they believe that they're not worthy, if you're less than, you play small, what the hell's going to happen? It's not going to be allowed. You will get more uncomfortable. You will get more angry. You may end up howling or crying or sobbing for no reason. These are aspects that won't move forward. It just can't. It's not accepted. You are a master, so step into it. Easy way or the hard way? I've said it before. Let's do it the easy way. Let's acknowledge who we are, and let's not play less than. With every choice that you make as we move forward, in every choice you make, you empower the Christ in you, or you move away from it. Again, that's the two dynamics. You will empower yourself, or you move away from your own power. What are your choices? What does your life look like? It will surely, clearly, there you go. It will clearly show you the choices you make. Does it empower you, or are you moving away from your power? Do you give your power away? And I also want to say again, it is always your choice to live in the new way of love or to live in the old way. But I will say it again, it will become more uncomfortable. It will become fervently uncomfortable. So as we move toward this new year, the month of December is huge. I do a weekly forecast every Sunday, so if you want to get a little glimpse of what the next week is going to bring, I do it for each day. It's going to be an intense month of December. Actually, for me, I'm aware of this, so I've got an energetic doctor that I'm going to see every 2 weeks to help with the body, because as we transcend this time, we do it mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. All those aspects will be affected. So I've got someone that helps me with my body. I have someone who will help me emotionally. I've taken on some more sessions with a therapist so that I'm clear where I'm at and what I'm going through, because there have been triggers in me that I've yet to heal. I see them, I acknowledge them. I'll be a deep diver. I'm going to go into them when they show up and go, okay, what is this showing me? What is it trying to give me so that I can release? It's all about releasing. It's about letting go of it. Are you doing something? Have you done something in the same old way, expecting different results? It's called madness. That is madness, because it does not work that way anymore. Some of the new ways to be, I don't understand them either. I don't know. I have been one that has been howling in the middle of the night and crying, and I'm not quite understanding it. I'm allowing it. I'm not attaching to it, saying that's who I am, that's all I am. No, it is emotion. It has run through me. But I also know that if I dive very deeply into this, I know I'm connected. As an empath, I'm feeling a larger energetic again. I haven't done this in years. So I help that process. It's like, okay, I'm here for that need. I will help release on a larger scale if I can, as we empaths know we can do. So I say, okay, I allow it. I don't fight it, but it is a difficult time. There are times when I go to work and then I just come home and go to my room. My roommates and I talked for the first time yesterday. It was so crazy. We got caught up and all that, but it's like, that's what I can do. That's what I have to offer. That's all I can manage. I also have been including walks at work. At my break time, I walk. My lunch time, I really walk these huge inclines. And then my afternoon break, I walk again, because that is walking off this energy that sometimes I have a hard time processing. I have a hard time getting it to move through me. And so I walk. And you can journal. That's another way that can help you, is to journal, to meditate. Different ways. What does it work? What works for you? What is the way that has worked for you to just get this energy working and moving through you? Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Don't get it stuck. Don't get it to stop. Keep your bowels moving. Eat lightly. That's one thing I've noticed recently, is I'm eating lighter. That helps, because we have a real energetic coming in December. It's beautiful, but our bodies, in adjusting to so much energy coming in, it takes a toll. So we have to manage it differently. And then also, like I said, if we've always done something for so long, like I've done energy work, I've been a healer, I'm now doing forecast, I've done readings. What is working today? All right, something's always worked. Have you done something for many, many years? But how can we tweak it? What can we just kind of shift or bring something, a new way of doing it? Don't get rid of the old ways, but add something new. Create the new, because we are in a new way of love. So what the hell are you going to do to bring the old with it and expect it to always work the way it always has? It won't. So create something new in a new way. If you don't know how to begin, ask a spirit. How can I create a new way of doing this also? Another way. Yeah, add a new way to it. It's like I started adding the forecast. I didn't want to do readings anymore, so I do forecast, because I can see each day. I can see that energy. But also, what new things are in front of us that maybe we need to embrace? But in some ways, the old souls may be saying, well, why? It's always worked this way. Do something new. I'm always saying that, and I'll continue to say that, especially in the month of December. Do something new. Add something new. Bring in something new. You don't have to forego all ceremonies that you've always done. You don't have to forego the way it's always worked, but add something new. It has to be. Because if we're now in a new way of love, it's like trying to cram all this good old shit we've always done into a new bottle, and that bottleneck is like this. How the hell are you going to get that all in there? You're not. You're not. You have to find a new way to integrate yourself into this new energy, and the rest will come with. But you've got to do a new way. I've had to do a new way. I still struggle, and I still am looking for those new ways to invent myself, to be, to exist in the energy, because it's tremendous. It's been a difficult week, like I said. I am being in it. I am it. And I will continue to look at it. But I think what I'm going to add that's new for me is, when I feel the old, I'm going to deep dive. I'm going to dive right into that place and go, okay, what triggered me? Why am I anxious? Why do I have angst? Why am I frustrated? Because that's what I do. I get so frustrated that I have to be here in that job. Why do I have to? It's so limiting to me. All right. Now there's an angst word. I just stopped the flow because I judged it. I expect it to be the way I want it to be, and it's limiting. It's not limiting, or I wouldn't be there. I am a master in this energy. So what have I created to be able to master my God self, my God being? I'm here for a reason. So I'm going to deep dive into my situations. I'm going to embrace them fully. I'm going to jump off the edge and go, I can fly, because I know I can. So let's, for the month of December, I'm going to keep saying this for this entire month, because God bless, it's going to be a difficult one, depending on where we are in our life. But it can be very, very difficult. Also, I've opened up to 30% off on my counseling. You go to my website, I'll show the link here, but I've given 30% off for 30 days to help anyone and everyone in need. I also have a sliding scale if you need assistance lower than that or less than as far as the cost. I'm opening up so many different ways to help where I can, and I'm helping myself. I've included my therapy. I've included my doctor to help keep my body balanced, clear, and flowing. What else can I add? What else can I ask for assistance? Because that's what I'm opening up to. This month is tremendous, powerful, loving, more than we could ever imagine. And it will take a toll on us, but we can open up to it. We can be in that new way of love. So thank you again. And as always, I am sending you love. And I'm sending myself lots of love. Until next time.